What's good, y'all? Marion Gates, also known as Phenomenon. If you're new to the channel, subscribe, hit that notification bell, comment, like, and if you really enjoy my content, share it. LeBron James, considered to be the greatest player of all time by his fanboys. The self-proclaimed king walks. See, he's more of a on-court coach. His genius level IQ, stated by himself, could go across all sports: hockey, baseball, golf, football, soccer, ping pong, volleyball, all the sports. He has a genius level IQ and understanding of each and every game on a level that can be understood by no one else but LeBron James and his fanboys. We're going to observe the self-proclaimed greatest player of all time and see if we can learn what makes him the greatest player of all time in the eyes of his fanboys. Oh, there it is, a handshake. That's his way of building up his teammates. See, the key to being great is to observe, to walk slowly up the court, as slow as you can, and just watch the other guys. Coach them, show them the ropes, argue with the refs, and make sure to always put your hands on your hips and wipe your hands on your jersey. We're going to witness all these things in this video. I don't know how anyone at this age can do this. That's what they tell you. Michael Jordan couldn't walk backwards like this, slowly observing. Michael Jordan couldn't wipe his hand on his jersey like that. No player in NBA history can do what this man has done. Look at him watching, arguing with the refs, putting his hands on his hips multiple times. No player in NBA history, not Kareem, not Bill Russell, not Michael, not Kobe, not Magic, not Bird, could do what this man is doing. Look at his greatness, standing around. Slowly backpedal. Make sure you're paying attention, taking notes on the greatest player of all time. You want to be great? Make sure you get your triple threat. And then pass the ball, almost turning it over. Put your head down. It can't be your fault. Let me wipe my head on my jersey. Remember this. He's going to do this several times. This is the key to his greatness. Turning the ball over. Walk slowly at the court. Don't get back on offense or defense. You must conserve your energy. This is how you can play basketball for 20 plus years. He stands around, far away from his man, pretending to box out but doesn't. Puts his hands back on his hips. That's the genius of LeBron James. Many of us don't understand it. That's why the ratings continue to go down, because only his fanboys and him are entertained by this style of basketball. It's too advanced for our minds. We like to see action. We like to see defense. We like to see effort. But when you get on this level of LeBron James, effort is no longer needed. Basketball is a game of chess. He's the king on the board, and the other players, coaches, staff, and owners are his pawns to be used at his leisure. Some of them rooks, some of them knights. Look at LeBron. Even his queen is disposable, but he's the only one that must be protected. That's why he can take none of the blame, because basketball's a literal game of chess for him and those in the La Kingdom. Once again, he observes, he coaches, he yells at the refs. He's a literal on-court coach. No need to play. They must do everything to make his life much easier. They must play 4-on-5. They must get him easy shot attempts and make sure that he gets his rebounds, his assists, and his points for his legacy, so they can all say they were a part of the La Kingdom, and they can tell their children, I helped LeBron James get a triple-double. I helped LeBron James win championships. I helped LeBron James. Their legacy will always be remembered for what they did for LeBron James or that they didn't do for LeBron James. Look at him, hands on his hips. This is the greatest player we've ever seen. LeBron James stands chewing on his mouthpiece. He thinks genius level basketball. This is what fans pay to see. His fanboys enjoy every bit of it. It makes them want to go out, buy posters, decorate their bedrooms and bed sheets, and tell everybody on the internet they witnessed the greatest. This guy is better than Michael Jordan. This guy is better than Bill Russell, Magic, Kareem, all of them. Any player you've ever seen, Kobe, he's better than all of them. They should have done this so they could have prolonged their career. Rest on defense, yeah, their refs stare around with their hands on their hips, and they too could have been playing for 20 plus years. Of course, us die-hard fans wouldn't understand this. Those that witnessed Michael Jordan in his 40s play defense and give effort, even on bad knees. We couldn't comprehend this. I guess we were brainwashed by actual basketball. This is the new age basketball. You don't have to give 100% effort. Why? Don't you want to conserve your energy for the playoffs so you can lose in the first round? Get gentlemen swept? Don't you want to lose and just tell everybody it wasn't your fault? That no one understands your genius level IQ and style of play? That is their fault, that you're the king and they're all your pawns to be used at your leisure? That you can yell at them and chastise them for doing things that you yourself don't do? That's how you become the greatest in the eyes of the fanboys. Wipe your hands on your jerseys. Yell, complain, walk slowly, pat yourself on the hip real hard. Make sure you always constantly talk trash. Yes, once again, wipe your hands on your jerseys. I don't understand why he does this. Is he drying his hands so that he can get the ball and turn it over? No one knows. Maybe his fanboys can explain it in the comment section. Yes, look at this genius level free safety defense. But he never helps out, so what are you free safety? I always wondered this. It must be some genius level basketball-ish that I don't understand. He stands far away from KD as if KD is not an excellent three-point shooter. That's genius level. It's a psychological game for him. Leave him so wide open that he's confused and baffled that maybe he'll miss the shot. Maybe he won't. Yes, stand around on the perimeter. Yell at your teammate, chastise him, tell him, you gotta do better. Learn from me in my 4 championships, my 8 straight finals appearances, and remember to join super teams. Get 2 of the best players in the league. 2 top 10 players on your squad. That's the key to success. And then you can get all the credit for their hard work. Don't you understand this? This is the way my whole career's played out. And I still get labeled as the greatest of all time. LeBron observes, wipes the sweat off his forehead, raises his hand. This is what coaches do. He's constantly coaching. That hand on the hips is the symbol of coaches. All coaches do it. This is the point of his career. He's already proven everything. It's just extra credit for him. Remember, don't be offended by this style of basketball. It's only a wonder why the ratings continue to decline. Like, how can you be entertained by this? Even the courtside seats don't have that many fans in it. LeBron looks up at his season tournament banner. Oh man, I don't know how anybody could spend an hour of their life watching this. 48 minutes of your life just watching this greatness. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. This man backpedals. Remember, you must walk as slowly as possible. This is how you conserve your energy. You want to play a long time? I hope these other NBA players are watching. This is how you do it. Always wipe your hand on your jersey. You never know when you're going to need to cherry pick and get that layup. You don't need that ball slipping off your hands. Or when your teammate tips you a rebound. LeBron, hands on his hips. Come on, Anthony Davis, do it with me. He keeps looking at that in-season banner. This is the most entertaining brand of basketball I've ever seen. I know this is just a free throw. Look at him pretending to box out. I think LeBron is even bored by this style of basketball. Look at his face. Here's a man that's played 20 plus years of basketball, looking disinterested. Look at that. Make sure you walk around and limp. Help up your teammates always. I know the fanboys will say Michael Jordan would never. He would never help up his teammates. Of course, they never watched 90s basketball. Look at him tapping on his wrist as if he's asking, how much time do we have left to do this? This is a guy that says he loves the game of basketball. This is him wiping his hands on his jersey some more while his teammates move around. Look at his free safety defense. Incredible. LeBron walks slowly to the huddle, hands on his hips, just like that coach next to him. He's always coaching. He's always giving his inputs. That's what makes him great in the eyes of his fanboys. Look at him complaining. Once again, free safety. He watches his teammates go up the court, walk slowly on offense, staying on the other side of the court. Not only does he not get back on defense, he doesn't get back on offense sometimes too. All this is genius level. Remember that. Kevin Durant knows he can get an easy basket because LeBron is not going to help. LeBron James once again walking slowly back, staying far away from his man, never helping. That's the key to being the greatest ever. I don't know how AOH was able to sit through this. This is grade A basketball, y'all. How in the world does anyone want to watch 82 games of this bull? 82 games of him pointing. 82 games of him walking around. If I want to watch people walk, I would go to a park. Go to one of those tracks. It's old people all the time jogging out there and walking. Complaining. Putting their hands on their hips. Tired. But this, to his fanboys, is entertaining. This is what they want to see. This is what they want to watch. This is why the NBA ratings look like they do. Because only a few million people, like 1 million to be exact, 1.2, would actually want to watch this. And they probably just have it on in the background when they have nothing else to do, maybe some schoolwork, paper. They want to not focus on the TV, but have the TV on. So they put this on, and they say to themselves, what's some good background noise? Oh, I know. And then at the end of the game, they'll look at the stats and be like, oh man, LeBron had an incredible game. It can't be his fault. His lack of defense, what? It's G's level. There's no way. He's too great. ESPN and NBA 2K keeps telling me how great this man is, so it can't possibly be his fault. He has a 96 overall rating on 2K. ESPN says he's the seventh best player in the league. I need to look at those ratings a little bit more closer. I need to see what they rate him on perimeter D and interior D. His passing. Because what in the other... Oh my goodness. They need to program this into his character. Make sure he walks around on defense so you can get some easy buckets. You should look forward to playing against the Lakers on 2K with your My Career players. You just blow by LeBron. Hope that LeBron has you as his assignment when your character is low rated, because that's who he's going to guard. They need to put that in the code. Like, for real. Like, this should be true to life. They need to make sure that they adjust his sliders in such a way that he plays defense exactly like this. If he doesn't play like this on 2K, it's not real. It's not simulation basketball. Simulation basketball should have him walking up the court. Have him walking up the court just like this, complaining to the refs. Like, you should be able to, your game against the Lakers should take about 2 hours. 30 minutes of that should be LeBron complaining to the refs, laying on the floor, acting like he's so injured. They have to put that into game. 2K, if you're watching this video, if somebody plays 2K, write 2K. All y'all need to write them and tell them to add these into the game to make it more real, more true to life. Have LeBron walk around the court just like this, play defense just like this, complain to the refs, lay on the floor exaggerating his injuries. That will be the game. I'm like, oh my goodness, they captured his essence like no other game before them. You get sports game of the year for this. They be like the realism of the players. Make sure they load manage as well. Make sure they load manage. Load manage during games. Have them eating on the sidelines too. That would be a nice touch. Just like this. This is how he should be on defense. When you play 2K, you should be frustrated. You should be ready to break your sticks if he's on your team. You should not want to play with the Lakers. You should be like, man, I'm not playing with LeBron because I already know what time it is. Anyway, thank you for watching the video. Shout out to AOH.